Just to finish on a high note.
Yeah, what you'll find is that both coaches will run their bench real hard, right? To find the guys that are going, and you don't have a back-to-back. You're not in the middle of us. Everybody's going home right after it for a rest. We need one. But yeah, they'll be good, and you know that by the practice you have before. So today's our first team practice since November 25th at home, and they like practicing today. So they're still here. They haven't gone home for Christmas yet.
And thinking about that, I mean, how do you look at this point, this Christmas break? You play, you hope to get 2 points on Friday, but then does it kind of like get a reset kind of thing?
Well, we know from the start there may be a reset in health. That would be the biggest one for us. There's a chance. Radko practiced today. He wasn't wearing gold. That's positive. He's not coming on the trip. He's not playing tomorrow. Same is true of Sasha. Same thing. We think that Tierney's turning the corner. There's a possibility, but I would still push that one off slightly coming back. Anthony's back skating, but that's a week-to-week thing. Nothing faster than that. But the big reset is most teams maybe get a little healthier over 3 days off. Our January is going to probably be more tougher than our December when you look at what we've got on the board, the amount of travel. So it is about finding your game. I'll stand by it. There are big chunks of our game I love and pieces of it that are right on and getting better. You look at what Eric Stahl's line was able to do last night. That's a line that started the season in the 4-hole. They were the dominant line on the ice last night. So it doesn't look like it, doesn't feel like it, but I've seen it enough to know this team gets healthy, plays that game, it's going to be good, real good.
On that note, just speaking with Matthew, he said, it's Christmas. We are scoreboard watching. We're looking at the standings. A little surprising to hear, but it seems like some of your guys know the situation you're in. Do you want them to do that, or do you?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
You know, I mean, so it's not. The truth is, we all watch it from the first game of the season. You're running stats. You know where every team is, how far out, how many road games you've played. I've gone through all their schedules. Ours is brutal, and in January we pay for that. We are an anomaly, right? We'll get to the end of this month and still have half our home schedule left. That's very unusual. Yeah, we watch all that stuff for sure.
And again, last night at the very end of the game, we didn't really talk about the the retaliation on Nico or the correction. What did you think about? Obviously, Matthew, the empty net goal, game's over.
Right, yeah, I thought the game's changed because everybody still had their gloves and all their teeth at the end, so it was a mild get-together.
A lot of success against the Islanders this season. What do you liked about the two previous matchups heading into this one?
Well, they were, what a precursor to what I thought would be the way that we would look. Those were grinding games, and it fits in the things that we need to improve on. I think we're at 2 games, 49 shots blocked against, and 24-4. So that's a bit of a tell for us where we got to improve. But it's a grinding game that we would maybe in the past not have excelled in, and I thought we've been pretty good in those.
Coach, despite some of the injuries that you guys have had, talking to some of the players, they feel like they're so close to breaking it open. What are you looking for to maybe go on a little bit of an extended run? Is it as simple as, getting healthy, getting some of those key pieces back, or is it something more specific you're looking for
Yeah,
on the ice?
so we wouldn't wait for health because you can't predict that. We would say that an extension of a lot of what we're doing and absolutely nothing more. What we don't need is more. That's what you're fighting. So the basics of, you have to take the Stahls line last night. It was the exact same shift over and over, and it was dominant. And where did we not like our game? I'm going to talk about, Brandon's turnover. He's working his ass off to get that puck up the ice. It comes off a stick. It's a bad break. The defensemen that touch the puck as much as he have, they're going to have one of those. I'm not worried about that. The possession-killing plays where we tried to do more with the puck than the game allowed at that point. If you make the pass, the seam pass, through 3 people, and it's on the tape, you go, oh my God, what an unbelievable goal. But 9 out of 10 times that's not going to happen. And 2 or 3, it's coming back and it's going to end up in your net. So you still have to make plays. We have skilled players here. We want to be able to make plays. But reading the game and understanding what the other team gets paid too. And if they got 4 guys at the line, that's a tell. You're probably not going seam then. It's also the continual mindset of what will it look like in the playoffs. That quote's going to get taken. Yeah, hey, Maurice, you got to make the playoffs. I get all that. But there's no point in getting there and not having a game you can win with. Making that read, because you get there, they're going to have 4 across the line. It's going to be heavy net front at both ends, and you got to end up being good at that, where you can't win. So that's what we're looking for. Not more of something new, not an addition to, not an ingredient that's missing by players being injured. More of exactly what Stahl's line did last night.
Thank you.
Thanks, George.